Hi, my name's Cameron Matthews. I'm the Regional Chair for the Fire Brigades Union in the Eastern Region. I'm joined today by Riccardo la Torre, the Regional Secretary for Eastern FBU. I'm here to discuss Suffolk Fire Brigades Union's new campaign, Rescue Suffolk Fire. So Riccardo, we've heard from the Suffolk officials earlier today about some of the dangerous impositions occurring in Suffolk. From a regional perspective, what's your views on the situation?
Eastern Region are now supporting Suffolk Fire Brigades Union in their Rescue Suffolk Fire campaign because we have serious concerns about the state of the fire service in Suffolk. If we look at the fact that Suffolk residents are now waiting longer than anybody else in the Eastern Region for a fire engine to arrive, and when that fire engine does arrive, it's very likely it's going to have a reduced dangerous crew of 3 that can't actually extinguish a house fire or make any rescues or get you from your car accident. When we compare that to brigades in the rest of the region, that simply isn't happening. And why we're concerned is we're now starting to recognise the conditions that lead to firefighters or members of the public getting seriously injured or worse. And firefighter safety, public safety, isn't something we're prepared to compromise on in the Fire Brigades Union.
So I'm sure with all these dangerous impositions, the frontline professionals themselves have a certain perspective. So 1, have they been asked for their views on this? And 2, have their views been adequately listened to by senior management?
Well, that perhaps is one of the most concerning parts of this whole issue, is the way that Suffolk Fire Rescue Management are ignoring the professional voice of their firefighters and their elected representatives. And they're going further than that, in fact, in ignoring national health and safety advice and safe systems of work and guidance. They're refusing to get around the table and talk these through properly with the Fire Brigades Union representatives in Suffolk, and that leads to finding agreeable and safe outcomes to the financial challenges that they're facing, as we are seeing in other brigades. In fact, management in Suffolk have cancelled some of these industrial relation meetings that we could have used to find an agreeable way out of facing these challenges, and all that serves is creating a more dangerous situation for Suffolk's communities and its firefighters.
So Suffolk's communities and firefighters have been placed in this uniquely dangerous situation, which appears to be different to all the other brigades in our region. Why is this the case, and what's your final views on that?
And that there is a question. We have to ask why Suffolk are getting a lesser standard of fire cover than the neighbouring brigades are. We know now that as a result of austerity, fire cover is a postcode lottery, and it's safe to say that Suffolk are certainly losing that postcode lottery. We in the Fire Brigades Union don't believe that a life or a business in Suffolk is worth less than it is in, say, Essex or Cambridgeshire or Norfolk. So why are they getting a lesser standard of emergency response than their neighbouring brigades are? We have to ask that question. Politicians have to ask that question, and that's what this campaign is attempting to highlight.
So you've heard it there. Suffolk Fire and Rescue is losing the postcode lottery. I would encourage all firefighters from Suffolk and all Suffolk residents to follow the campaign. Also follow Eastern FBU on Twitter and follow at Suffolk FBU on Twitter as well. Keep pace with the campaign, sign the petition, which will shortly be up on all of our social media, and I would encourage all members of the public and firefighters to also write to their MPs and write to their local councillors and raise some of the serious concerns which have been highlighted by both our regional officials and Suffolk firefighters themselves. More information will follow about the campaign online, and please take the time to complete the petition. Thank you.